Hello, Antonio. How are you?
Hello, Priscilla. I'm fine. Can you hear me?
Absolutely, I can. It's very good to see you and hear you as well. What a fine dog you have. Is that your
Yes,
dog?
yes, yes. But he's not my dog. This picture was taken several years ago in the south of Spain
Okay.
for my wife
Uh-huh.
because we found this kind of dogs
Mm-hmm.
and we like so much this kind of dog and my wife took this picture, but
Okay.
it's not my dog.
Okay. Well, today and for the rest of the duration, you can have that dog. That can be your dog. If that
Yes.
if that was your dog, what would you name him or her?
Maybe Celedonio, for example.
You would name her California?
What? I don't understand. Sorry.
What would you name the dog? What would you
Um,
what would you give the dog as a name if he was yours? If the
but
dog if the dog belonged to you, what name would you give the dog?
what name I will give the dog? Do you mean?
Yes. Yes.
I don't know. Maybe,
Well,
maybe.
that's a good name. I don't know. You said
Yes.
you said, "Come here." I don't know. Come here, boy. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Come here. I don't know.
I have a pet. I have a cat at home,
A cat.
and
Okay.
yes, a cat, and he's called Celedonio.
Ah, okay. Well, I don't think cats and dogs get along too well, do they?
Sorry, can you repeat, Priscilla?
Well, cats and dogs get along. Do they work well together? Do they live well together, cats and dogs?
I don't know. Maybe they can't live together. I think because I I I have some friends when they have at home one dog and a little cat, and they can live together well.
Get started.
Okay, Priscilla. This is my Priscilla.
I'm
Can you
here.
hear?
Yes, I
Okay,
can.
okay, okay. This is my first time in some classes of Berlin. This is my first class in Berlin.
Okay, so why have you hesitated? Did you just join today?
Yes, I hope to enjoy with our class.
Okay. Oh,
But my problem is that the last 2 week
mm-hmm.
I was in holiday with my family
Okay.
and I didn't practice English at all. And then I think that I need to practice a little bit because I don't speak well.
Okay. Well, you're taking the first step on this tremendously wonderful journey by joining and participating. It
Yes, yes.
and unless you were on vacation for 10 years, the short period of time that you were away will not make a difference in what you have missed. So we'll catch you up and get you started on your way. So I see the name that you would give your cat is Celedonio.
Yes,
That's
yes.
that sounds like Antonio.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes. I don't
Okay.
know. I don't know why, but I put this name to my cat.
Mhm.
My wife was agree
Mhm.
with me, and it seemed like my name.
Very appropriate. Okay, so where are you calling from? Spain? Are you in Spain or where are you from,
I I
Antonia?
I'm from Spain. I was born in Spain, and
Mhm.
I am living in the capital of Spain. I am living in Madrid.
In what capital?
In Madrid.
Oh,
I
Madrid.
Madrid.
Madrid. Okay.
Madrid. Yes, yes. I'm living in Madrid, and I am working in Madrid too.
Okay. What do you do?
I am working in an insurance company,
Okay.
and this kind of insurance is about the health of the workers,
Okay. The
uh,
employees.
employees.
Okay.
Um, Let me explain to you about this insurance when some employees have an accident
Mm-hmm.
while they are working.
Mm-hmm.
Um, in my company, we pay the salary when they couldn't go to their job,
Okay.
and also with our doctors, we cure them. You
Mm-hmm.
know?
Mm-hmm. Well, not really, but I thought, Antonio, that in Madrid, that was the safest place in the world. The people did not have accidents on their jobs, so I should not come to Spain.
Mm, more or less, but
Accidents
uh,
happen everywhere, I suppose.
yes,
I
yes,
suppose so.
there are a lot of accidents in the job.
Okay, I'm teasing. I'm just teasing. I've never heard that there. I have never heard that Spain is accident free. I've never heard that. Hello,
Yes.
David. David,
Hi,
how are you today?
hi Priscilla. Good morning. I'm doing well, thank you. And you?
I'm doing very well also. It's so good to have you here with us. And Antonio is just joining us for the first time. So he's the first time. So we've got to make him feel especially pleased and proud to be
Yeah.
here and will continue to come. I'm going to now go ahead and start with our lesson for today. And our lesson for today is going to be a baby and a sock. So here is your objective for today. Your objective for today, which I know you can't see at the moment, your objective for today is to be able to understand or advance what you already know. So, students with a limited understanding of the English language, or even those with an advanced understanding of the English language, will learn how to remove the fear of improving and or advancing in their understanding of the spoken language of English. Keep in mind, speaking English does not need to be a daunting task. Yes, it's true that many language learners are coming from an environment where a language of English is not spoken in his or her country. Fortunately, many language learners, such as yourself, have some understanding of a few English words, even if the spoken words are difficult in sound, meaning, and delivery. With that said, I want to welcome you to the class of Conversational English, and our topic today is a baby and a sock. That sounds pretty interesting, doesn't it, David? A baby and a sock? We're going to focus on the letter B primarily, and I'm going to ask Antonio to read first. Antonio, you will be number 1 as well. Could you read this entire document, Antonio? Let's see if it's up.
Okay,
Antonio, could you unmute your microphone and read for us?
okay, okay, okay.
Oh,
The mother gave her baby a red apple. The baby tried to eat the apple.
mm-hmm,
His mouth was too small, and
mm-hmm.
he didn't have any teeth. His brother took the apple. His brother ate the apple. The baby cried. His brother gave the baby a blue ball to play with.
Okay.
Continue?
Yes,
Okay.
please.
The baby smiled. His brother took the ball from the baby. He rolled the ball on the floor. The brown and white dog picked up the ball. The dog chewed, no, the dog chipped, chipped on,
Chewed.
chewed
Mm-hmm.
on the ball. The baby cried again. His brother picked up the cat. He put the cat on the bed with the baby. The baby pulled the cat's tail. The cat jumped off the bed. The dog chased the cat. The baby cried again. His brother let the baby hold a shock.
Sock, sock,
Shock.
sock, sock,
Shock.
sock.
Shock.
No.
No. His
Sock,
brother
sock. It's like SAW. Sock, sock. Sock.
okay. Shock.
No.
Shock. Shock.
No. Can you say ah?
Ah.
Now
Okay. Shock. Shock.
Can you say say C? Say C. C.
See.
No.
Sock. Sock.
Yes. Yes. Sock.
See. Sock.
Mm-hmm.
Sock. Okay. His brother let the baby hold a sock.
Good. Sock.
The baby sock.
Mm-hmm. Good.
Okay. The baby played with the sock. The baby was happy.
Fantastic. Were you able to understand what you read?
More or less.
Okay. Do you think you understood 80% of what you read?
Yes, 80%. Yes.
Okay. Great. Can you summarize what you read for me in 30 seconds?
Another time.
No, right now. You can do it. It's about a baby and what?
Okay, I will explain about the story.
Okay.
Do you mean? Okay.
Yes.
And it was a story about a baby that his mother gave him an apple, but because he didn't have a tooth, he couldn't eat the apple. Sorry. And then this baby had a brother, and this brother hit the apple. In this house was a dog and a cat.
Okay, thank you. See, you remembered a lot. That's a lot. I only needed about 4 or 5 things, so fantastic. Thank you. Now I'm going to ask you to look at these words. Can you say all of these words? Apple, baby, ball. Can you say all of these words?
Yes, apple, baby, ball, bed, jump, mouth, eat, chase, chew, cry, floor, pick, play, pull, roll, shock, tail.
What is this? What is this word?
Okay. Sock.
Yeah, sock. That word is sock. All right.
Sock.
Is there any one of these words that you do not know, Antonio?
Yes, I don't know what is the meaning of sock.
Oh, a sock. You see the little sock on the baby's foot?
Okay.
Okay. So what is a sock? So what is a sock?
Sock.
Something that you wear?
Sock is something that we wear to cover our
toes.
Our toes.
Yes, that is what a sock is. Very good. All right. So now we know what a sock is. Is there another word that you don't know?
Let me watch in the other words here.
Okay.
Okay. Apple, baby, ball, bed, jump, mouth, eat, chase, chew.
Okay. Chew. A dog has teeth, and when a dog has teeth, he eats his food because he has teeth, and that's called chewing. Chewing. So the dog was chewing the ball.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Maybe the dog is chewing the ball with his tooth, for example.
Yes, that is correct. That's exactly what the dog was doing. He was chewing the ball with his teeth. Good. Are there any other words that you don't know?
Cry, floor, pick, play, pull, rule, tail. Tail? What is the meaning of tail?
Okay, let's see if we can find the tail. Okay. Um, your cat that is named Celedonia, does he have a tail at the back of his legs? Does he have a tail that he wags or she wags her tail?
Mm, 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 mm.
Does your cat have a tail?
Mm,
Sure, your cat has a tail. Let's see.
okay, I know. Tail is behind your foot.
Where you sit. That's right.
Tail is behind your foot.
Right. Okay. So we know where the tail is. Anything else?
No, I understand the rest of these words.
Okay. Now what I want you to do is tell me a story in 1 minute using all of these words. I will model what I want you to do for me first. Control C. I'm going to do it first. All right. So listen to what I say. It may not be the story that we just read, but I want to use all of the words.
Oof, it's difficult.
Are you listening? Okay.
Yes, I am listening.
Okay. A baby was on the bed and the baby was crying. The baby wanted to play. The baby wanted an apple. The baby put the apple in its mouth, but the baby's mouth was too small, and the baby did not have a tooth to even chew the apple. The baby had a brother, and the brother gave the baby a ball. The brother rolled the ball on the floor, and he picked the baby up off of the bed and put the baby on the floor. The baby still wanted to eat the apple. His brother gave him a dog, and the dog started to chase the baby. The baby pulled the dog's tail. The dog chewed at the ball. The baby jumped on the bed. The baby pulled the dog's tail, and the brother gave the baby a sock to play with. All right. So I want you to make up a story just like I did, but you'll have 1 minute to complete it. Are you ready?
Okay. The baby was in bed and she wanted to eat an apple, and he was playing. No, sorry. Oh no, okay. And but because he had a little mouth, he couldn't eat the apple, and he began to cry. And then his brother gave to him. No, his brother began to roll a ball on the floor, but began to roll a ball on the floor, and okay. And but their dog began to chase the ball, and
Did
shock,
the
shock.
dog sock?
The dog shock the doll with his tooth,
Okay.
and the dog shock the ball with his tooth, and then mm, okay, then his brother pick up the ball, and the baby began to pull from his tail, more or less. It's difficult.
Okay, that's good. And one more.
Jump, and then the baby's brother jump in the bed too, for example.
Okay. All right. So you see, you can use all of those vocabulary words. Uh, David, are you ready?
Of course, Priscilla, I am ready.
Okay, Antonio. David has a story, but his is a little different.
Yes.
David, read the title.
Okay. A baby and a soldier.
Okay.
Okay. An offspring of this development could never crave for an increase of attention from such a palpable nurture as a mother. A mother will enduringly bequeath to her descendant a healthy crimson fruit. The baby tried to consume the crimson-colored fruit, but his orifice was too paltry, and he didn't have any teeth. His brother took the crimson fruit and consumed it. The baby lamented. His brother gave him a marine blue colored sphere for entertainment. The baby smiled. The brother took the sphere from the baby. He spun the sphere on the floor. The brown and white canine picked up the sphere. The canine chewed on the sphere. The baby clamored again. His brother selected the feline. He put the feline on the hammock with his wailing sibling. The sibling tugged at the feline's tail. The feline sprang from the hammock and the canine pursued the feline. The baby bellowed again. His brother presented his sibling with a sock. The baby amused himself with the sock. The baby was ecstatic.
Okay. Did you understand what you read?
Yeah, yeah, I understand.
Okay. Can you summarize what you read in 30 seconds?
Yeah, it's the same story like the other one. It's about a mother that gives an apple to a baby, and after that happen some events where are involucrate the cat, the brother, and the baby, and they play with a ball, and
Mm-hmm.
the cat chew the ball. After that, his brother gave to the baby a sock, and the baby was very happy.
Okay, thank you. Antonio, did you hear what David said about that story?
Yes, I know, but I couldn't hear him very well. But more or less, I couldn't. I understand a little.
He said that this story is just like the one you read. Did it sound like the same one that you read?
I read that.
He said this story is just like the one you read. Did this story sound like the same one you read?
Ah, okay, okay.
Did they seem to be the same story?
Uh, mm, I don't. More or less.
More or less. Okay, I
More.
don't know. I don't know.
Yes.
Okay, David, I don't know why you didn't use the words in your story. You did not use the words in your story, but you are absolutely correct. This story is the exact same one as the one that Antonio read. What I want you to do is to be able to now use your vocabulary because you understand the story. I want you to use the vocabulary that is in this story and summarize. For example, the mother gave the baby a crimson piece of fruit.
Okay.
Yeah, you said she gave her an apple, and she did, but I want you to say it's crimson. The mother gave
Okay.
her a crimson fruit, not an apple. And I want you to say that the brother gave him a spear to play with, not a ball.
And the brother is a sibling.
And that's right. And the sibling is a brother. And the baby lamented means he cried.
Right, yeah.
And
Mhm.
the baby did some other things that means the same. So I want you to say, I want you to read what you read. And such a palpable nurturer, that is someone who does the very obvious, which is palpable means doing the very obvious. And a mother does the obvious when she nurtures her child. All right. Now tell me the story again using the vocabulary in your story, David.
Okay, I'm ready. A mother gives a crimson fruit to her children, to her baby. Sorry. The baby was to eat the crimson fruit,
Mm-hmm.
but the baby doesn't have any teeth to consume the crimson fruit. So
Mm-hmm.
the baby, for this reason, the baby lamented.
Mm-hmm.
His
Good.
sibling, that is his sibling, gives him a sphere.
Mm-hmm.
The baby like to play with this blue sphere, and
Mm-hmm.
the baby smile. The baby took the sphere, and sorry, the brother took the sphere from the baby, and he spoon on the floor. The feline, tried to chew on the sphere.
And what is a
Uh,
feline? And what is a feline?
a feline is cat.
Yes, that's correct.
The feline tried to chew on the sphere, and the baby lamented again.
And what does lamented mean?
To cry, basically.
Yes,
Yeah.
good. Uh-huh.
The sibling pick up the feline and put on the hammock
Mm-hmm.
with his sibling.
And what's a
Uh,
hammock? What's a hammock?
Isabel.
Good.
Yeah. The sibling took it the feline style, and after that the feline jumped off the hammock,
Mm-hmm.
and after that the canine, that is the
Mm-hmm.
dog,
Mm-hmm.
began to pursue the feline.
Okay.
The baby lamented again again and
Okay.
again, and his sibling present him a sock. Um, the baby enjoyed the sock and was very ecstatic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very nicely done. Very nicely done. So what you'll need to do is start using these vocabulary words so that they become a part of your vocabulary. What I've highlighted for you are word families. These words are all the same or relatively close to being the same. Crying, lamented, bellowed, um, and bellowed, wailing. I think there was another one. I just don't see it. Those words are the same. Then we had offspring, which is a brother. Offspring is his brother. Um, crimson.
Sibling
The crimson fruit was the apple. Remember,
Mhm.
consumed
the
is eat.
crimson fruit is the apple. Okay, so you get the idea of how the ability to read is not so much reading the words, but being able to retell whatever it is that you've read. That is the beauty of being able to communicate in an efficient manner when you can read anything and tell it, whether it's this story that Antonio read or the one that you read. So I could give you an article about astrophysicists. If you can't tell me about this red ball or this blue ball, I know you cannot tell me about astrophysicists in the language. So what I'm getting you prepared for is lining up these words in your mouth. Now, Antonio, David has done this before, so it's not that he was exceptionally well. He has practiced, and he's getting better and better and better. And so I'm so proud of that, to see that. Now, what we're going to do, since we are a small group, is go through these pictures, Antonio.
Hmm?
I'm going to point to these pictures, and I want you to tell me something about these pictures that you remember from the story. Remember, there was a dog in the story.
Yes.
There was somebody crying in the story.
Yes, a baby.
There was someone uh, lamenting about something. This is a
Yes.
mother. This is a mother and son that is nurturing. This is a
Yes.
big apple, and this is a
Yes.
cat. Now, David, for you, this will not be a cat. This will be a feline.
Finland, yeah.
And for you, David, this will be a sibling, not his baby brother. This will be a hammock, and this is a sock. This is a canine. This is a blue ball for Antonio. For you, David, it is a spear.
Sphere, yeah.
And this one is to tug. All right. So, Antonio, can you tell me a little bit about the story as we point to the pictures with the red arrow?
Yes. Uh, okay.
Okay, let's go to another one. It's taking you too long. I want you to think quickly. Okay, I'm pointing to the apple. What can you tell
Yes.
me? What can you tell me about the apple?
Yes. Um,
The baby, the
the,
baby, the
the
baby had
baby
mouth was too small.
the baby wanted to eat the apple, but he had a small mouth.
Good.
And okay. Hmm?
The cat.
Uh, the cat is uh, mm,
The cat jumped from the bed. The cat
yes.
jumped off the bed.
The
And
cat jumped from the bed
okay.
and she began to play with a sphere
Mhm.
or blue ball. I don't
Yeah,
know.
for you it was the blue ball.
Ah, for me. Okay, I understand now. Okay, and because the baby had a small mouth,
Mhm.
she couldn't eat the apple.
Okay.
And then he began to pull from the tail of the shush, no, of the I
Mhm.
don't remember
Of the
of the
cat.
of the cat. Okay.
Yeah.
And then the baby began to cry.
Mhm. Okay. Good job. Now let's go to David. Tell me a few things that you can remember about about. Oops. Let me get back. Yeah, this one's yours. Okay.
Okay, Priscilla.
She's not crying. What is she doing?
The baby is lamented.
Great. Great. Excellent. And
The baby is lamented because his mouth is too small and
mhm.
he can't chew it the crimson fruit.
Good.
Uh, he's sad because he can't play with his blue sphere.
Okay.
But after comes his canine and roll the ball in the floor.
Okay.
When the canine is very close to the baby target tells dog.
Mhm. Good. And sock.
His sibling comes again and give the baby a couple of socks for entertainment.
Okay. Good. All right. So now we're going to go into a scenario. Here's your scenario. The baby and his Okay, Antonio,
Yes.
you are the big brother, and David, you are the mother. Okay, two can develop a dialogue about that story. You can use words that you know from your reading, Antonio, and hopefully, I mean, David, and hopefully Antonio will know the meaning. If not, you'll have to explain what the meaning is. All right, we'll do this for 2 minutes. You may start.
Mm, okay, about this one. The baby and his brother are both playing, and then the baby start to cry because she wanted
No, no, no,
to eat.
no, no. You and David are talking. So you're saying to David is the mother. David is the mother.
Ah, okay, okay, okay. Okay, then I speak like a big brother of the
Mm-hmm.
baby, and
Yes,
we
yes,
speak with David, maybe.
yeah. So you might say, "Mom, the baby's crying."
Ah, okay, sorry. Oh, sorry. Okay. Okay, for example, I will start like you told us. Mom, the baby is crying.
Hi, Antonio.
I don't know what happened with him.
Hi, Antonio. Where is your sibling? Uh, where is your brother?
He's
I'm brother.
No,
no, but the
your
baby's your brother.
your little sibling.
Yeah,
Your
where's your
little
sibling?
brother.
The one that's crying. Where is he?
Ah, where is he? Where is he? Is in the bedroom, in the hammock, the hammock.
He's in the bedroom. He's
Ah, okay.
in his bed.
And the baby is lamented. Yeah, he's crying.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Do you give him an apple, a crimson fruit? Sorry.
Yes, I gave to him an apple, but he no, sorry, he can't eat it.
Oh yeah, yeah, you're right. He can't eat the apple because his mouth is too small and he can't chew it. Remember,
Hmm.
Antonio, that your little sibling doesn't have any teeth. Yeah.
Yes, I understand. I
So
understand, ma'am.
so
And
yeah, go ahead.
go ahead, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, Antonio. What do you have to do then?
Maybe if you want, I can give him a little blue ball. What do you think about that?
Yeah, the blue sphere is his favorite favorite item to play. Yeah.
Okay, okay. And ma'am, our dog take away my bull.
You what? Sorry.
Our dog
See.
take away our. Sorry, man. Our dog take away my blue bull.
Oh
Hmm.
yeah. Uh,
That's ball,
Ball,
blue ball. Hmm.
blue ball.
yeah.
Okay.
That is a mean dog. I'm going to punish the dog after he come back. But I think he was chasing the cat. Is right?
Uh, I can't hear you very well, man. Can you repeat, please? I didn't understand.
Yeah, son. I said I think the dog was chasing the cat.
Ah, okay. Yes, they are running around the bedroom, and they are running around the room, and my little sister began to cry another time
Okay.
again.
Okay, that's good. Now we're coming up on the final activity for today. And this one, we have the cat and 3 birds. And Antonio, can you give me 3 words that you would like to learn and be able to use today very easily? It can be 3 words from the story, 3 words from your life, 3 words from something you've experienced, but I need you to quickly give me the 3 words.
3 words that I want to learn.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know now.
Okay, we're going to go with I don't know now. So, and you need another one? You need something else. Okay. 2 more things, quickly.
No, I mean I don't know that 3 words.
Okay, so we're going to go with haha. And one more thing.
Okay, I understand. Maybe another words.
Okay, I got it. In other words. Okay, so here we go. Here's your story, Antonio. The golden cat was trying to sleep. The 3 little bluebirds wanted to go play in the swimming pool. But you can say whatever you want. What would you put at the end of this sentence? Tell me now. The golden cat was trying to sleep.
Okay, the 3 little bluebirds wanted to wanted to wake up hen.
Wake up a hen. Okay. Okay, so now now I want you to tell this story in maybe 2 minutes. You'll start out with the golden cat was trying to sleep. The 3 little bluebirds wanted to wake up a hen. As the birds flew around, they thought, who knows more about hens than we do? The first bluebird said, I don't know now. The second bird said, ha ha ha. And the third bird said, no one knows more than we do. In other words, we probably should not wake up the hen. Okay? Got your story now?
Okay.
On the count of 3,
Yes.
you may begin. 1, 2, 3. The golden cat.
Okay. Okay, using this. Okay.
The golden cat.
The golden cat was trying to sleep. The 3 little bluebirds wanted to wake up to him, and then one of them told.
That's not a hen. That's not a him. That's a hen, like a chicken, like a hen.
Okay.
You said hen.
Okay.
Okay, continue.
Yes. And then one of the first bluebird that it was in the top of the fence told, I don't know where is the hen. And the other bluebird that he was near to the told, ha 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 ha. And the third bird told, you know how to say a hen in another words?
Okay, good try. All right, David, what do you want to put as your 3 words?
Yeah, I want to try the last words. Crimson fruit,
Okay.
sibling, and
What was the second word, David?
lamented and target.
Okay, and then the third one?
Is target. The pronunciation is
Ecstatic. Ecstatic. That means very happy.
no, I said target when it's like pool, similar to pool, is target.
Cool. Can you spell it? Is that it?
It is T-U-G-I-D. Target. I didn't remember well.
I don't remember P-U-G-I-T.
No, T-E, the U-G, but no, T. T de,
P,
no, T, 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 T. T,
T,
yeah, T, U,
U.
G.
Oh, tugged.
Oh, yeah, the pronunciation
Oh,
is
he
dog.
tugged at the tail.
Yeah, dog.
Tugged at the tail. Okay. What is your story?
Okay, Bob stopped to let the penguins cross the road. They were on their way. Okay.
To
The
where?
pig,
Where were they going?
yeah, the penguins were on their way to a competition of surfing in the Antarctic Ocean, in the North Pole, in the Polo North.
Okay.
uh,
All right. Go ahead.
yeah, the penguins were late because they stopped in the beach for eating some nice crimson fruit
Ah, good.
from from the trees.
Mhm.
And the penguins lament that the crimson fruit wasn't very tasty. Uh,
Mhm.
After that, they realized that his plane was delayed because there was a storm there was a electric storm. So they decided to play a little bit more in the beach. They bring they brought his red sphere, and they began to roll on the beach
Mhm.
and target each other.
Okay. Good job. So what I understood, Bob stopped to let the penguins cross the road, and this word I've got to fix this. They were on their way to competition in the Antarctic Ocean in the ocean. While they were playing, they decided to eat some crimson fruit. One of the penguins lamented, "We're going to miss our plane." And the other one said, "The storm is going to cause us to be delayed, so let's play with the spear." They took out their blue spear and they tugged at it and they played and they had fun. Is that pretty much it?
Yeah, summarize.
Okay. All right. So you keep working with that story until you get it really good so I can copy it and make it into a lesson for us one day.
Thank you.
Now it is at the top of the hour, and this is when we have our final word. David, can you give me the final word for today?
Yeah, thank you, Priscilla. Today's class was really great. I enjoyed to talk and participate, and thank you for the advices and yeah, and everything.
Okay, so David, now you've had lots of classes with me, and you say pretty much the same thing, which is really great. You can use some of the vocabulary that you're using. You can use some of the vocabulary that you're learning, even if it's not true. You can say, Priscilla, today's class made me ecstatic.
Okay,
That means
yeah,
you were.
got it.
So, final
Yeah.
word. So, final word, David. Final word for today.
Yeah. Um, Sorry because I lament to came to the class because I come a little late, so I lament that fact, Priscilla.
Hmm. Hmm.
Forgive me for that. But I am too happy because the class for today was so static for me, and I can
Okay.
participate.
Okay, great. Thank you, David. Antonio, final words.
Um, Thank you for your class, Priscilla. It's a good experience for me because, as I told you before, this is my first class
Mm-hmm.
here in Berlin,
Mm-hmm.
and I couldn't see a good way to learn more vocabulary.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Sorry because at first I didn't understand uh, something
Mm-hmm.
some things,
Mm-hmm.
but I found out a new way to improve my vocabulary.
Okay,
I
fantastic.
I I like so much this class.
Okay, so David, would you agree that he doesn't have to know very much to enjoy this class? Would you agree with that, David?
Uh,
Would you
what?
would you agree that you don't have to know a lot to come to my class?
Yeah, you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And David is improving so much. What I want to offer is you an opportunity to just talk. Just talk. And we talk about absolutely nothing. But Antonio, the crazy story that you made up, the next time you come, you'll know that I'm looking for you to give me vocabulary words, but even still, you were able to talk today. And that was my goal and my objective is to keep you all talking. All right, guys, it was my pleasure. David, you're always so much appreciated for coming to class. Antonia, it was my pleasure to meet you today. You guys be you guys be good. You guys be good and take care. Bye for now.
Bye. See you later.
Fine.
Bye
Okay.
bye.
Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye bye.
Thank you,
Bye.
Priscilla.
Thank you both.
Bye.